Hey guys, Buffett Game back today, bringing out a video, and today we're going to be covering World War III and the upcoming Veterans Alpha Test, which is going to be running Thursday, September 30th through Monday, October 4th. So this is free for everyone to play if you did purchase the original game of World War III, which I was lucky enough to do so, and I was also reached out to by the game publishers themselves, so I will be able to get some hands-on with this game, and I believe some time with developers too in the game, so be able to play with the developers. I'm ideally hoping to stream this next Thursday on the 30th if my PC will hold up with the PC streaming, because typically I stream all the gameplay you see is PS5, so I'm going to try and get everything squared away so we can do a live stream so you guys can see this. Otherwise, most likely I'll just be recording it and you'll see those videos come up. So this game, again, you see the 30-second alpha teaser for the veteran alpha test here. They have showing off the new game itself, and really, just to give you some background, this game was released back in 2018, and this is really the reason I bought a PC to begin with. Is at the time, Battlefield 5 was going back to World War II, not something I was a fan of that time period, and it was getting delayed, and World War III came out with a trailer and eventually tried to take that Battlefield 5 slot. However, the game just wasn't fully prepared for the amount of players that they were going to get, because it was kind of that, it gave you that Battlefield niche, filled that Battlefield niche for those players that didn't like where Battlefield was going. So now this is the relaunch. It looks like they've made a lot of improvements, and they've been keeping us up to date with this over on their social media and over on YouTube the past few months here. And they've made a lot of changes, and you can see that in the 30-second dev build here, you can see they just showcase some of these changes, and they have a lot of gameplay mechanics, new uniforms, new changes to the maps themselves. The game looks beautiful, and again, this is a very, I would classify it as a hardcore tactical shooter, and it's made by an indie development company, so it's probably right up there as far as graphics go with some of the AAA games right now. And if you look at something compared to Call of Duty Vanguard, I think this is obviously a superior game as far as the time period goes. If we look at arcade shooters, obviously Call of Duty's never going to relinquish that throne, but if you look at modern tactical shooters, World War III has got to be right up there, and the gunsmithing in this game is second to none. I think the only comparable game would be Tarkov, and it's really a coin flip as to which one has the more customization options. I think World War III also allowing you to really customize your characters down to every little detail, and the weapon customization. You're able to switch the PEC-15s, for example, your laser lights, to different rails. Just a lot of different things you can do in this game from customization. They have a plethora of weapons here, and again, being able to update and change your soldiers' cosmetics, looks, just allows you to really personalize your soldier as well as your weapon, and allows you to, I guess, have a relationship with your character and your weapon and feel more immersed into the game, which I really love about these kind of games, and really what I've been always looking for in a tactical shooter. So World War III, again, the veteran alpha test, if you did purchase the game originally, you will be able to jump in from September 30th through October 4th. Now, I will be out of town next weekend. However, I will get some footage up and schedule it to be released over the course of the weekend. And like I said, on the 30th, I'll be playing it and probably do some live streaming. Hopefully, on the 3rd or maybe even the 4th, we'll get some more gameplay up there. Now, we also have the launch of Insurgency's Sandstorm next week, so it's going to be a really busy week. And I'm actually out of town the next 2 weekends, so I'll try and keep you guys up to date with everything and have some videos pre-planned and ready to go. I'll get some footage on all of that. But again, World War III, let me know down below what you guys think. Again, they made a lot of changes here. Team-based online multiplayer action, up to 40 players. Just a lot of things here that really intrigued me when this game first came out. All-out warfare, play your way, world at war, playable realism. Again, just a very realistic tactical shooter. And like I said, when this game first came out, it looked beautiful. It still looks beautiful. However, I was really interested. I didn't have a PC to play it back then, and I was always interested in watching other YouTubers' gameplay, and the game looked amazing. So now they're relaunching this. They've made a lot of changes. They have a new publisher behind them who's giving them the resources to optimize and make this game really what their original vision was, and I think it's going to be a great game. I'm really excited to get my hands on this and test it out for myself. And again, you can see in the background just a lot of the new media that's been released for this game. Like I said, they had the veteran alpha teaser showing off the new gameplay footage and just some of the changes they made to the mechanics, as well as you have the customization, as well as the development update trailer with a lot of changes that they go over in that trailer as well. I'll link the World War III channel down below, their YouTube channel. I'll link that down below. Again, that's World War III YouTube channel. You can check out all the latest videos there, as well as the original trailers and content. The game itself is just a beautiful looking game, and there's also rumors that this may be coming to console sometime in 2022. So this is again, I just want to cover this. Veteran Alpha is a closed off limited alpha test. The release date, or the re-release date for this game, because it was really only initially released in a closed, or released in an alpha state originally. It was an early build of an alpha build that released originally. So there's no official release date as to what they're doing yet. It seems like it's obviously going to be planned for 2022 at some point, so I'm not sure. Like I said, the rumors of console release along with this would be amazing if that is true. Now, would that console version only come to next gen? The answer most likely 100%, I'd say yes. However, if there is that console version, if those rumors are true, would it come out the same time that the game launches on PC? And that's the unknown factor there. But I think console players are dying for games like this. And like I said, when I saw this original trailer, I wanted to get a PC just to play this. I was going to go out and spend a couple thousand on a PC just so I could play this game. I didn't end up doing that. I waited a year or two and ended up getting my PC mainly for streaming purposes and editing purposes, and I was able to play this game, so I went ahead and bought it and installed it. But this is one of those games, again, that I think a lot of people would make the switch from console to PC just to get their hands on. So if they can appeal and release on that console market to next-gen consoles, being the new PS5, the new Xbox, I think that would make this game that much bigger, because your console audience is ultimately just going to be a very large player base as well, and they're going to pay the money. So whether or not this game is going to be free to play and just have cosmetics and things like that that are up for purchase, or what the case is, we don't really know yet. And again, we don't even know the release date. So I'm really looking forward to see how this Veteran Alpha plays, and then more details on the launch, the timeline, the price, things like that. I forgot what I paid for this game originally for the build that was released originally. So no matter what they end up doing with this, I'm really excited to play it, and I think if it's something that does come out for free to play, definitely check it out. And based on the price, we'll see how this Veteran Alpha test goes. But I think this game, if the player base sticks, and it does have a very dedicated following, I think this game is going to be one of those games that you'll see played for years to come, especially if they end up releasing on consoles down the road. This is going to be a game that will have new legs, especially you look at Insurgency Sandstorm and Hell Let Loose, both originally PC games which are now coming out to console a few years later, and they launched around the same time as World War III did on PC. So that game, those games I should say, coming now to consoles, just reinvigorating the audience for tactical shooters, especially on consoles. There's a huge, I would say, audience that really are dying to get their hands on shooters like this and get away from those AAA, your standard Call of Duty type titles. So things like this, very appealing, not only for PC players, but especially for console players who don't get games like this. So let me know down below what you guys think. Until next time, this is Buckner Gaming with the World War III Veteran Alpha test coming up this weekend. Let me know what you guys think of this. Are you excited to see this gameplay? Is this something you're going to buy and play when it does come out, depending on what the price point is? Let me know down below. Till next time, Buckner Gaming out.